Okay, so before you begin to build your website, and the next series of videos that I have will be on Dreamweaver and how we move from Photoshop to Dreamweaver. A really great idea before you begin any website is to create a plan, create a layout. Now, you can just grab a piece of paper and a pencil and write your layout out. This one I've drawn boxes and I just used Illustrator to lay it out, but you do not need to do that. The information that I want to have before I begin is my color information, and I also want to have a sense of the size of the structure. So I'm going to lay out my header to be 1900 by 300 pixels, my navbar, my main content, and my footer. Now, I can change this, but this is just to get me started. Also, with this layout, I want everything to be centered. Now, where did I get this information? Well, I built the website composite, the design in Photoshop. Then I sliced and took my images and put them into a folder. And I want to show you this folder so you can get a sense of how I chose these sizes. So if I come on in, you can see my header image. And this image right here is my little of my header, and this is 1846 by 284. Now, I just upped it 1900 by 300, and I will center it inside of that box. And again, once you have it built, you can play around. I find it's easier to just use even numbers. Now, well, I decided to have them all be 1900 because I want them to line up as much as possible. The next one, the navbar, same thing. I come on in, and this one was 1846 by 160. So, and then the main content is right in here. I upped it a little bit. And then I just have my info that for my footer, I want it to run the length of the screen. I'm going to put the height at 120 pixels. Now, what we want to think of on the web currently, 72 pixels is about an inch. Again, and you've heard me say this in a lot of my videos, this is a place to really keep your eyes on, because as the Retina display, 4K, this information will change. So there we have it. Before you begin, step 1, create your design in Photoshop. Step 2, slice, export, and gather your images for your website. Step 3 is create a sketch, a layout, and in this layout have the sizes and definitely have your color information and the name of your fonts. Now I know that I'm going to use Georgia for my navbar, and that my header, I'm bringing the font in as an image. There we have it. Take a look at my Dreamweaver videos, and I'll go through the steps. I will guide you through the steps of taking your images and building them with HTML and CSS. Thanks so much.